If humans want to establish a long-term colony on Mars, or elsewhere in space, we'll eventually need to be able to have children there. NASA and other space agencies, as well as individuals like Elon Musk, are actively working towards creating settlements on Mars. But before an attempt to establishing long-term outposts on Mars or elsewhere in space, we have a lot to consider, like food, water, breathable air, radiation, and reproduction. Human may use a type of water harvester as a source of water. It uses a special metal organic framework to pull water out of the air. They can produce food by bioregenerative life support system, which is a hydroponic growth chamber that doesn't need soil to produce food. The plants, in turn, produce oxygen as part of the photosynthetic process, which helps in producing breathable air. But reproducing in the vastly different Martian environment would be extremely complicated. The researchers tackle a huge number of potential problems in exploring to Mars. The first and most obvious hurdle is the low-gravity environment, which could pose a serious threat to the conception and pregnancy processes. So-called galactic cosmic rays in low-gravity environment consist largely of very high-energy protons, which is quite heavy. Such charged particles can blow apart biological molecules such as DNA. This lower gravity causes muscles to deteriorate rapidly, and can even weaken bone structure. A child conceived in space would also be likely to suffer from other problems as well. Cells divide and differentiate very rapidly during gestation. Astronauts expecting that this may sometimes leads to vision problems, and even changes to the shape of their brains. These galactic rays of relatively with low doses of ionizing radiation are sufficient to kill most of the immature egg cells during the pregnancy. Then a child conceived in interplanetary space might will be born sterile because of damage to reproductive egg. Somehow, the researchers found that editing the genes of future babies might be an easy way to increase the prospects of survival. But as generations passes, it would also result in a new kind of human, one who is fine on Mars, but could never live a normal life here on Earth. By this way, the new human from Mars will be treated as an alien here on Earth. However, this is an issue that really needs to be resolved if we ever plan to have a colony on Mars.